Hey guys, this is Brent Wadsworth over at 2020. I want to show you how you can streamline your project management with 2020 Construction Cloud. 2020 is an innovative project management tool that integrates all the important components of your project, from proposals and contracts to your owners or customer, managing your purchase orders and your subcontracts, entering and keeping track of all of your drawings and specifications, managing and tracking all of your collaborative forms, such as your RFIs, submittals, project meetings, and your daily field reports. The ability to quickly and easily view your job cost reports and view graphical tools that enable you to make better decisions faster. A one-stop shop to manage all of your project files and attachments. And last but not least, a place where you can share and collaborate with all your stakeholders through the 2020 Construction Cloud project portal. One example of the 2020 dashboards is what we're looking at here on the screen. With 2020, you have the ability to customize your own dashboards, and you can create different widgets and place them onto the screen to chart and graph and visually show information that is important to you and your role in the project. In this dashboard, we can see all of our RFIs by project and status. Here we can see all of our submittals by project and status. Scrolling down, we can see our costs to date. And down below, we can see our change requests by project. Again, this is fully customizable. Every individual project has its own project dashboard, which is a one-stop shop to see all of the important information related to this job. Let's take a closer look. Okay, each project dashboard has a series of smart ribbons at the top of the dashboard. So we can see they have different colors here. The first one is related to the pre-construction, where we're dealing with our estimates, our bid packages, and our proposals to our customers. Maybe we're starting to gather and organize some attachments and some files. The next button bar here is our collaborative documents. So you can see that we have 81 RFIs on this project and 143 submittals. We have our meeting minutes, our drawing log, and our specifications related to the project. We can see all of our daily field reports. If we're using scheduling, we can see our schedule, our tasks, our inspections, and any other documents that are pertinent to this particular project. The next bar down, this light gray one, is related to the analysis of this project. It gives us the ability to click on, and once looking at this report, we can see a summary of our project. If we click the button now, we can see that we are seeing our project organized or summarized by division. And if we click once again, we can see all of the cost codes or analytic accounts that make up those specific numbers. So looking at one maybe that has some numbers in it, we can see all of the details. All of this is controlled by the searching, the filtering, and the grouping features above. If I were to remove them all, I would see all of the cost codes and all of the analysis of everything that we're doing to control and manage this particular project. You'll notice that things are color-coded. Blue represents the revenue of this particular project, so we can see our revised contract amount here. The orange starts to indicate all of our budgeted costs and our budget changes. So we can see our original budget, some changes that have been made, and our revised budget amount here. Next, we get into our approved commitments, which would be our purchase orders and our subcontracts that have been approved by our vendors and suppliers. Any commitments that have not yet been approved would be in our pending. This lighter orange segment here is all related to the costs. Commitment costs are all of the invoices we've received that relate to purchase orders or subcontracts. All other invoices that do not relate. Other costs might be journal entries or other direct costs that we have coded to this particular project and this cost. Maybe some cost adjustments, all giving us a total cost for this particular line. Moving into the green and red, hopefully not red section, we can see our percentage complete, our total cost of completion, and our over, under, and projected and forecasted costs. Each SmartN will link you directly to its collaborative information. Let's click on the RFIs here. It says we have 81 RFIs. Again, we can use the grouping feature to group this by status and organize our RFIs. Maybe we want to see this one RFI that is waiting for review. Clicking on that will drill down to look at that particular RFI, and we can see over here in the top right the workflow that this RFI will go through, starting in a draft status, being validated by the project manager, having been sent out for review, and now waiting review, and eventually it will be closed. 2020 uses collaborative documents with workflows. that make it easy for you to enter the information into 2020, send that out via email for review, approval. Collaboration can occur on the portal itself or through emails, and all of the information can be made available to all the stakeholders through the project portal. With 2020, document management is easy. Instead of uploading attachments and files to Dropbox or Box or whatever file system you might use, you simply need to take any files that are on your screen, select them, and drag and drop them onto the form. In this case, we are going to drag and drop these two images onto the RFI, and it's now attaching that information to this RFI. If I click on the Attachments tab, I can see the one I just uploaded. This is a picture of me when I was a kid, dressed up as Superman. But all of the attachments that you drag and drop to the 2020 Construction Cloud will be available if we go back using our breadcrumb and we look at the attachments here. We can see that there's 3,506 attachments. If we look at our RFIs, we'll see a listing of those attachments that are related to the RFI. So again, one-click access to be able to see all the information. All of your project stakeholders can have full visibility to the project depending on the security, the rights, and the permissions that you give them. They can access it through the project portal. By coming here, searching for the project, they would see a list of the projects that they have access to, selecting the project, and then they would have a project dashboard that allows them to view information that they have the access to see. So if we were to come and look at project documents and look at our RFIs, we would see an RFI log here. And we could even scroll down to the last one and look at the latest RFI that we were just looking at. It's going to open it up into its own form. Here we can see the details of this RFI. We can see any related drawings, any details, any attachments, who the review team is, the reviewer responses, everything related to this particular RFI here. The individual can then print this off and it will create a PDF for their own records, or they could just come to the portal and see and access whatever information they need to anytime. We're excited about 2020 Construction Cloud Project Management. We're excited that it has impacted our customers' businesses and making it easier for our customers to manage their projects. We would love to show you more detail what 2020 Construction Cloud can do for you.